Hello guys, this is the SWTOR guy here. This is just a simply video about my whole inventory, or what do I have. Basically, some of the times I receive comments about what items do I have, or what things did I sell, or things like that. Now, basically, I'm gonna show my relikwias, or my items, or just my stuffs. So, unit. This one is coming from the whatever event, Mine Trap, and some other things. Uh, in here, of course, I have a lot of gifts which I need to sort out, and will sorting out soon, probably. Now with number two, I have a couple of like customizations which I'm not gonna use it, I think, but I just kept it. The MGGS, which you can get pets, Ragu vaccine, and these are one of my old color crystals which I used, but I don't want it to sell it because I'm maybe gonna switch it or things like that. Now, we have a couple of stuffs here as well from events, like the exotic from Ragu DNA canister from Ragu, bounty contract, golden certificate. This one is, as you can see, from the Narshada Casino, Grey Helix, and yeah, these are from random events and just random drops. This one is actually, I don't know why I kept it, but yeah, it's just a couple of stuffs. Token from Enrichment, as you can see, is Chevin. It's one of the Narshada racing events, which I just kept it because why not? Regular DNA sample, Quad Drive Yard kit, Zayast hologram, and another vaccine which I don't know. Oh, okay, you can't use it. Some of the legendary ones. I have a weekly pass operation because back in the day sometimes I can't afford to subscribe, so I use that if I sometimes need it for raid. As you can see, I have a couple of stuffs here which I can sell because I just opened it. The Vast Mystic Glows, because back in the day I used it a lot. As you can see, it's augmented and everything, so I really like the whole Vast thing. The Battle Master and the Ricotta, which back in the day was one of my favorites, so that's why I kept it, because pretty much it's for, to be perfectly honest, it's for customization and it's for decoration for me, if you ask me. And the Rakata as well. I have a couple of legacy weapons which if I need to transfer health or anything to my character, then I use that. Now moving to my third bay, this is the thing I really need to solve out. I have a couple of legacy stuff here as well if I need to transfer, some augmentation kit if I need, And these are just some Jawas which you can use automatically, and I just kept it for some reason. And these are of course the XP boosts for everything. Basically you can sell these if you want, but I just kept it if I wanna, you know, level up my character fast. Now you can see a couple of armor sets here, basically, and in this one as well. Basically, I just started some of them, which these two and the skiff one these came from the new pack, and then just started it. And these are pretty much legacy ones, and of course these are not. You need to buy these. Pretty much why I collected it, because I don't know. This is one of my hobbies to sometimes collect, but to be perfectly honest, for these I just keep it for like 2 or 3 months, and after that sell it for pretty much good money. And these are just hobby stuff, which if I buy it, I don't want to lose it. And of my 5th bay, usually I put every stuffs here, which I receive. Pretty much this is the new packs stuff. So yeah, that is the first cargo hold. Let me go to my inventory now. As you can see, I have a couple of materials at the beginning. This you need to use for Scum and Villainy, Fleet Pass, Boltos, favorite thing, GCI stuff, Certificate, couple of regens, and my tanking gear, which is kinda shit, as you can see. 208, 192 rating. I'm not like tanking at all, to be perfectly honest, and this is my PvP stuff. If I'm gonna PvP, and some decorations which I need to wait to get unbind. Now before I'm moving into my next character, take a look at my legacy bank. Now in my legacy bank, the first bay is pretty much materials, old materials to new materials, like this one, Lording Gemstone. These are just artifice ones. These are now sliced and everything. So yeah, these are just a couple of old stuff. Now these ones I just want to get rid of. These basically the bay 2 and the bay 4th, which I will tell you soon, is my selling bay. Pretty much if I want to sell everything for each characters, like I did back in the day of the GTN stuff, I just put the stuffs on bay 2 and bay 4, and just want to get rid of those, and I'm selling stuff until all of the bays are clear. Now number 3 bay is, you probably saw it a lot on my worth it videos when I'm solving out the scraps. Basically this is my scrap storage kinda, which I'm just keeping the scraps. If I need, I just get some and things like that, and of course some couple of stuffs like Nan, Barnacle of Ilis, 99 certificate if I need to, and recovered relics. Now these are the other bay, of course, except these, and I just want to get rid of these as well. Like these are just weapons, which I'm not using it anymore, to be perfectly honest, or not used it at all, and I just want to get rid of these. And the bay number 5, we have more materials as well, but some of them are just from the war supplies. Back in the day I used it or crafted because we needed the conquest, and yeah, I just farmed it a lot. Now I'm gonna go and see my next character. Now on Grepper, you're gonna see a couple of funny stuffs. Now first off, my inventory, I had a couple of Warzone stuff, grenade, Java, Boltos, some stims, and materials and things like that. These are the stuffs I need to sell for this guy. And of course common data crystals or medium glowing crystal things. Now these are the stuffs actually I sometimes collected, and or don't know why I put it in here. So for example, I have Collet Cell Needler or Needler. Well, this one is just a level 2, 3 kinda weapon. Why I kept it? Because that was my first ever blaster, and I really liked it, and I just want to keep it, and it's kind of a reliquia for me, and it's just really good. Now Of course, we have the collector's edition stuff. These I'm transferring some of the items if I need. The Black Orange Hawkeye Crystal, which I crafted. MGGS and Flag House Wrist, which you can get from Gatekeeper. I don't know why I didn't sell that. Or this one. Or this one. Or this one. I don't know why are they here. Grand Statue of Revan. Of course, a lot of these, I actually don't need this anymore. I mean, really don't. I want to RE this as soon as I hit level 64 with this character. A lot of glowing crystals, which I not used it yet because I think it's full. Or no, I need to be level 65 to do that as well, and a couple of legacy stuff. Now in bay number 2, you'll be surprised, these are all cartel market gears. Now pretty much as I said it on Appler, I'm collecting a lot of gears. And for why? Because I want to sell it later. And some of them I just like and want to use it to, for example, this Savage Hunter is not look bad at all, so maybe I'm gonna use it to my Bounty Hunter later or something else. Now on bay number 3, of course I have a couple of these as well, a couple of old stuff. This was my favorite. This Jedi Battlelord set, this whole thing is worth so fucking much. It's really hard to get it. Like the Jedi, I'm actually gonna write Jedi Battlelord and Lord and see how it goes, cause I don't know. The greaves are 155k, the boots are 320, the chests are 2 million credits. I mean, wow. These are just ridiculous. The headgear is 2 million, the belt is 2.2. I actually don't have the belt. Like, I think I don't have the belt. Oh no, I have. I only don't have the wrist. Do they have a wrist? I think they are. I saw it. Yeah, this is the rarest thing, the wrist. And you can actually, like, yeah, can get it, but it's really hard to getting it. You can get it from random mobs, pretty much. And I just collected it maybe because I want to use it to my Jedi, but I found something else. Of course, the Life Day one, this is the old ones, which I kept it for some reason. And this is the Legacy gears, and because since I bought it as well, I'm gonna need to find a way. And of course, this is the storage for this character, but as you can see, I don't have much for this guy as storage. Moving to my next character. So this is my Sage. Pretty much back in the day I used this a lot, and this was my second character ever made. Like, as you can see, if I scroll down the dates, 990 days since I created this, and even more I think. So yeah, as you can see here, I have a couple of like stuffs like Black Boo and Dreadguard Corrupted Mask, which you need for one of the secret world bosses. I'm waiting for this to be unbound because I wanted to sell it, and a couple of dies if I need. The Reaver set, which I will talk about later. Why I need it? Because I want to use it to one of my sets, but I'm not sure which one. But this set is like worth tons of millions. This one, the Counselor, which I want to collect it, Imperial Ace and the other stuff. This is the one what I actually wanted to use to this character, but I actually didn't use it at all. Legacy and the storage, so there was not much in it, and my inventory, just materials and a couple of stuffs in here. So yeah, moving to my last one. So last but not least, we have my 24th level 23 Bounty Hunter, which is really, I mean, it made really old, like 1400. And actually, it was not me who made it. It was one of my friends who wanted to test the game, and I said, fine, you can come to my account and play it. And he didn't finish it, but I actually kept his character, and I'm using it just for storage, to be perfectly honest. These are just a couple of stuffs, war zones and things like that. Couple of like weapons, and this is pretty much a storage bay. As you can see, this is a storage when I don't want to sell it yet, and these are pretty much storage stuff. Now before I go out, let me load back to my main. So yeah, that was my whole reliquias, but before I go somewhere else, I'm gonna go to this, the collections. Well, I have a lot of stuff here. As you can see, armor 0, but I have a couple vehicles, 4 out of 14. I have the Turka, the 2 Turka, Solo Secant, Armor Tech Rose, and that is all. But pet-wise, 100%, space equipment, 100%, toys. I don't have the Kick Hotball and the Live Day Holo Tree, which I have, and the Rancor Holo Replica, I have that as well. Emotes, I'm not using it at all. Specials and a couple of stuff. But on pack-wise, if you look at it, we have a couple of. I have a couple of stuff what I been used, like advanced pink, and as you can see, all of the pets and vehicles. I collected the vehicles at the beginning, but now not anymore. But the pets are, I'm gonna just take a good example of it. We can still scroll down. We can still scroll down. We can still scroll down. And that is it. All of the pets except the one you can get it with the code, and if you're going into Cantina Tour, that's the way you can get that town something or something like that. That's the only pet which I don't have. The rest, every pet what's ever released in the game, it's in here. It's in my thing. I actually really collecting the pets because I really like pets. We don't know why. Because vehicles, as you can see, I have a lot. All of the air attacks, as you can see, I have those, and a couple of stuffs. As I was told you guys, I started collecting at the beginning, and I have a couple, probably 1,000, but not much anymore. So yeah, this is just a video so everybody can see what stuffs did I have, and what stuffs am I doing here, and things like that. So hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time. Bye!